Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Snags a quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Shotgun formation here on third down. A short completion to the tight end. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball out.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Well, the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the pass is incomplete. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Third down out of the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sampson. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. We tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He pulls in the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, 3rd and 4 is that gray area for a play caller. You could run it, might be a little bit risky, or you could throw it, especially with a quick slant. Gives you a much higher percentage of picking up the first down. A good route by the receiver and a good accurate throw by the quarterback for this first.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that? And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now they'll run it on the draw. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion sets up a second down play. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Mills. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for second and goal after that loss. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's York. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Sampson. Pressure is coming. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. On a punt now for the first time today. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's long. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's York. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down that way. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. They call the draw play here. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Sampson. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pitches to the back. Oh, what a move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This time enough for 1 more play in the half. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Mills. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Law. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Mills. And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking for a gap. It's York. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Ending off on the draw play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He makes the grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Back to throw is Sampson. And they get the completion. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the junior gets home, making a sack there. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they'll get him down that time.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Oh, that would really hurt for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that previous play.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Seventh play of the drive coming up. the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's complete on the crossing route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking for a deep completion. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Fighting off the tackler. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
The thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
The Gators move into the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try.
That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they